Tyrone Burton, 6'2 junior, averaging 11 points a game. We mentioned Perkins coming in, averaging a double-double, 22 points and 10 rebounds a game. The ball in the air, and the opening tap goes back to the Tigers and Brian Jones, who will quickly bring it across on the near wing to Perkins. Back to his right to Jones, little ball fake on the three. Perkins works here between the circles, fronted by Jude Packrow, off to his right again, plays catch with Jones. Those two working outside the arc. Now from the elbow, Daryl McCullough pulling it back to Perkins as he gets a touch, as McKeesport just feeling out the Mustangs, very deliberate on this opening possession.
The matchup 2-3 zone for the Mustangs that they've used, stolen away.
And they force a quick turnover, and on the basketball there. And that's going to be a double dribble in the backcourt as Caden Smith lost the handle, tried to regain. Didn't have anyone around him, and an unforced error Caden probably wishes he had back.
Kind of picked it up with two hands to restart the dribble. If he would have just handled the loose ball by keeping the dribble going, it would have been no problem.
McCullough back to Aaron Reeder. Again, McKeesport plenty of depth. They have weapons more than just Perkins out there. Jones has it right now in the near wing. Up top, three ball, McCullough off the mark. Jones has the offensive rebound, pressured by both Burton and Vecchiola, and it's Vecchiola that's able to rip it away.
A strong rebound inside when it looked like McKeesport was going to have a putback. Vecchiola just took it away.
We're scoreless. We played a minute here at McKeesport High School. Caden Smith switching there with Luke Martin, fronted there by Jones, over to Vecchiola, down to Birkin, working here left of the lane. Ogroski on him defensively. They go back on the near side. Smith cutting a hit in the face. Shot attempt, no good. Rebound pulled down by Malachi Ogroski there for McKeesport.
You'd like to see Caden just take that shot at the baseline rather than go all the way in and hit resistance.
Well, miscommunication here on the McKeesport side. Perkins will back off. Now they're going to take a quick timeout here at the 6:35 mark of the first. Just a 30-second timeout. We're still scoreless, and we're back at 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Prime Rosette, Gary Frankhauser back here at McKeesport High School. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the McKeesport Tigers high school boys basketball here on WMBS. Still scoreless. Tigers with the basketball. Brian Jones fronted there by Caden Smith. Pulls back edge of the zone again to Aaron Reeder. Those two play catch in the corner to Daryl McCullough. Right of the lane, Perkins for the opening 2 points of the game. And they're going to call a foul on the Mustangs in the process.
Well, he got the ball on the baseline, and he's going to be deadly from that 10-foot range. And little touch foul, but it's going to send him to the line.
So Lamont Perkins, who came in averaging 22 points and 10 rebounds a game. First foul of the game called on the Mustangs, Tyrone Burton. The Mustangs have done a nice job platooning Burton and Vecchiola down on the blocks, along with guys like Damon Revac and Jackson Nairn off the bench. Free throw made there by Perkins, and an early 3-0 lead for McKeesport over Laurel Highlands here at the 6:20 mark of the opening quarter.
Allows them to get into that full court press with the made basket.
Luke Martin out of his own zone. Watched there by Ogroski. Comes near baseline. Kick in the corner there to Smith. Up top again to Jude Packrow. Back to Martin. He'll work left of the lane, take it inside. Drive and score Luke Martin. And the Mustangs have been trying to be more aggressive, driving on the inside, Gary, instead of relying on those three-point attempts.
That's a nice baseline drive there, and another tip away by Smith.
Trying to force a turnover, and a good baseline save from Luke Martin, able to get it over to Vecchiola. Back to Martin as Laurel Highlands tries to work out of their own zone. Now they have things settled back down here with Caden Smith. Mustangs on the basketball, down 3-2. Here the 5:40 mark of the opening quarter. Wide pass, saved there by Martin. Back over to Packrow, far elbow, shovels back to Burton. Jumper from the foul line, off the mark. Rebound underneath Packrow, trying to keep it alive.
He does.
Fouled from behind. I think they're going to get Ogroski there for over the back.
Nice position there by Packrow to get that offensive rebound. And you're right, the foul is on Ogroski.
His first, team first, and Caden Smith will trigger it in right to the basket in the McKeesport zone. Needs to get it in here quickly, lobs it into Martin in front of the McKeesport bench on the far side. He'll back off, throw it back to Caden Smith, who switches here with Martin, watched by Perkins, a little mini weave up top. Packrow now back to Smith. Burton sets the screen. Smith works right of the lane, shovels back to Martin here near side. Mustangs down 3-2 at the 5:12 mark of the opening quarter.
Good patience on offense, but also Very stern defense by McKeesport.
We might get a low-scoring game here tonight, Gary, the way this one's starting. Packrow driving and scoring.
Nice left.
Yes, it was. Pretty finish there by Jude Packrow. Mustangs go up 4-3 here at the 4:55 mark of the opening quarter. Brian Jones back on the other side for McKeesport in the corner there to Aaron Reeder. Back to Jones here high on the left. Works off to his right. Picked up there by Jude Packrow. Now Jones in no hurry. Looks over to head coach Dan DeRose for a little instruction. And now it's McCullough up top. And McKeesport certainly taking their time here outside the three-point arc here.
DeRose shouting instructions. Sounds a little frustrated over there on the sideline.
McCullough to his left. Aaron Reeder for three.
Wow.
Got a friendly bounce. Initially short on that three-point attempt, but it bounced off the front of the rim and in as the Tigers go back on top 6-4 here at the 4:16 mark of the opening quarter. Caden Smith back in the Tigers. I think the pass was intended for Martin. Vecchiola kind of picked it off his teammate. Tigers deflected out of play. Mustangs fortunate to retain.
You're right about that. It was kind of a in the area pass.
Yes. The Mustangs keep it alive. Almost miscommunication there between Smith and Martin. Again, saved by Martin in the corner. Smith has it again up top. Burton setting the screen. They're now going Tyrone's direction. Far side, they're off to Packrow, pinned up, resets to Martin near wing. Martin a little hop step, floater on the way short. Loose ball rebound kept alive by Tyrone Burton on the offensive glass as he works here right in the lane. Burton needs help. Gets it there from Packrow high on the left with Aaron Reeder in his face. Packrow looks to the left, nothing there, and then pulls to Caden Smith. High on the left as Brian Jones comes out defensively. Smith over to Luke Martin.
A lot of long arms on that McKeesport defense.
A lot of long possessions here early on both sides as the Mustangs have the basketball down 6-4. They're going to give Burton the long two if he wants it. He doesn't. Sends it near side to Vecchiola. Try to come inside on Perkins. Tough matchup there. Perkins deflected it away. Vecchiola with the save. Packrow goes cross court far side to Smith, who comes inside. A little finger roll finish for Caden Smith. His first 2 points of the game. We're tied at 6 here at the 3:06 mark of the opening quarter. A lot going on here early on, Gary. And McKeesport back on the other side. Daryl McCullough with the finish. Perkins with the assist. And McKeesport back on top 8-6. Now Jude Packrow will work out of his own zone here for the Mustangs. Little double team comes over.
Trapped where he didn't want to be.
Might want a timeout here.
Oh, got it away. Got to call the timeout.
Yeah, they got the timeout. 2:43 left here in the opening quarter. 8-6 Tigers. We're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Sova & Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 63 years and providing quality, reliable service. Ted Sova & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Sova & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Sova. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Sova proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibration, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check their website at targetsafetysolutionsllc.com. Ted Sova is proud to support local high school sports.
Mustangs with the basketball after the timeout. Vecchiola out in front gets a quick two to go there for Laurel Highlands to tie this game up at 8. First two for Vecchiola with 2:25 left here in the opening quarter.
That's nice when he can get that deep.
Oh. McKeesport dumped down to Perkins, works off to his left. Tough shot. But McKeesport's leading scorer gets that one to go. Perkins 5 here in the opening quarter. Tigers go back on top 10-8. Now with a little token pressure here on the Mustangs in the backcourt.
And just the same on that side, you can't let Perkins get that down low, and then Burton traveled on the spin move going to the hoop.
Actually had a lot of open space, could not take advantage, so the Tigers get it back, leading Laurel Highlands 10-8 here at the 2:02 mark of the opening quarter.
Mustangs staying in that 2-3 zone.
Brian Morozak alongside Gary Frankhauser. Carl Childs behind the camera. On our Mauser's Tires scoreboard, Uniontown leads Albert Gallatin early on, 11-7 as Brian Jones hits a three here for McKeesport. First points of the game for Jones come from outside the three-point arc, and the Tigers take a 13-8 lead over Laurel Highlands with 1:37 left here in the first.
That was pretty much uncontested. The Mustangs got to get a hand up on that three-point shot.
And Jones, a good three-point shooter. for the Tigers. There's Burton left of the lane. Burton trying to muscle his way in. Resets to Martin. Has an open three. Trying to answer back. Missed there wide right. Perkins another rebound for McKeesport. So Lamont Perkins back into the forecourt. Bounce pass there off to McCullough. Resetting near side wide open. Reeder for three. Drains it. And the Mustangs have to D up on those guys. Gary outside the arc. 3 made threes here in the opening 7 minutes for McKeesport. They've doubled up the Mustangs at 16-8. Caden Smith coming back, draws a foul, likely going here on Perkins.
Yeah, you don't want to dig this hole early. 16-8, 8-point lead, and really coming back fast was Caden Smith, and drew the foul, so he'll go to the line for 2. But as we said, that's been 2 uncontested 3-point shots that I think you or I could make those, Brian.
I don't know about that. Maybe 20 or 30 years ago, Smith misses on the first of 2 free throw attempts. Rare miss for him. Caden came in 81%, 54 of 67 for the season. Mustangs as a team shooting 73% this year, but off to a slow start here on the road tonight. First half of the section season getting underway. 16-8 Tigers. Second of 2 free throws from Caden Smith on the way and good. So 3 here in the opening quarter for Caden, but the Mustangs still down 7 at 16-9.
Substitution in for McKeesport.
Underneath, drawing the foul on the other side, Jair Bray seeing his first action of the night.
And also Gianni Grace checking in.
So Bray will head to the free throw line, averaging just 4 points a game.
The foul was called on who? 25. That was
Jackson Nairn, who just checked in. First of 2 free throws there, no good from Bray. Now Bray for the second of 2. Tigers lead still at 7.
Got to get that shirt tucked in.
Officials giving him some instructions down there. Bray taking his time for a second of 2 on the way, and again no good. Packrone, the rebound there for Laurel Highlands. Over to Smith, back to Packrone across here on the near side.
Carried it.
Able to keep
it
alive.
Like triple teamed.
He's going to try to reset there to Caden outside the arc on the far side. He's watched by Aaron Reeder, takes a long 2. It's off the mark.
That's a contested shot.
They're going to call that off of Nairn going out. Gianni Grace was also there on the McKeesport side, but they roll it off the Mustangs going out. So McKeesport picks it back up. Aaron Reeder brings it across out to Lamont Perkins. Final 22 seconds of this opening quarter. I have to say hello to our buddy Ed Walensky from Sandy Howe Notary Services checking in our live stream. He always loves it, Gary, when you're on the call.
Like to hear from Ed.
Yes. Here's Perkins between the circles. Burton watching him. Little switch back here with Grace. Shovels off to Brian Jones. Up top again to Perkins. 3 seconds left. Deep 3 is going to come up short. Caden Smith, the rebound from 3-quarter court line drive, also comes up short. So we played a quarter of basketball here at McKeesport High School. Tigers lead the Mustangs 12-9. We're back with a 2nd and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
16-9.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are proud residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and more. Experienced therapists providing quality rehabilitation close to home. Convenient hours, accessible location, all major insurances accepted. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access. 724-437-7500.
Hello, I'm attorney Jeremy Davis from the law firm of Davis & Davis. We have been helping the great people of Fayette County for over 45 years with personal injury claims. If you are hurt or injured, call our law firm for your free consultation. The insurance companies are not on your side. Call us today at 724-437-2799. Either myself or an attorney from our office will personally come out and meet with you. If you're in an accident or hurt, call us at Davis & Davis, 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. Let us fight for you.
Start of the second quarter at 16-9, McKeesport over Laurel Highlands. Sorry if I misspoke before. 3-point lead, or check that, 7-point lead for the Tigers over the Mustangs. We were ready to start the second quarter, and Caden Smith bring it across here for Laurel Highlands.
Different defense again for McKeesport, and a turnover for the Mustangs.
It was deflected away by Aaron Reeder into the hands of Lamont Perkins. Comes baseline far side, resets up top. McCullough for 3. Out the back iron, no good. And Packrone, the rebound there for Laurel Highlands. Off and across to Luke Martin. Watched by Jair Bray. Martin into the lane. Pull-up jumper just inside the free throw line. Good for Luke Martin. His second bucket. He has 4. Mustangs back to within 5. Down 16-11.
Need some stops now on the defensive side.
Here's Reeder between the circles. A little pivot off to his right to Daryl McCullough. Watched there by Caden Smith. Up top again to Brian Jones. Has Packroan in his face.
Perkins just lurking on that bottom block, looking for a pass underneath.
Certainly has been effective all season. Mentioned averaging
there
22 points a game. They tried to set a little alley-oop there. Shot attempt was no good. They got a little body bump.
I think Burton's going to pick up his second. He does.
It's a tough foul for the Mustangs occurring here at the 7:01 mark of the second quarter with Laurel Highlands down 5 at 16-11. Albert Gallatin hanging with Uniontown. So the Red Raiders 16, Colonials 14. 1:16 left there in the opening quarter on our Mausers Tire scoreboard. They call that in the act, so Perkins at the free throw line.
1 out of 2.
Hitting 1 of 2. You're right, Gary. Missing the first, hitting the second.
Wow.
He has 6 points. That one deflected out of play.
This pressure's giving the Mustangs a little trouble.
It is ruled, though, Laurel Highlands basketball. As Martin will work it into the backcourt to Caden Smith, trying to come free here on the near side. Eludes the pressure, comes forward to Vecchiolo, little ball fake, but Sevi unable to finish. Probably should have went strong the first time. Numbers coming back here from McKeesport, driving and missing Aaron Reeder. And get the offensive rebound from Perkins. He missed on the putback, and Packroan able to rip it away there for Laurel Highlands.
So easy misses on both sides. Keeps it at 17-11.
Here's Caden Smith high on the left. Bray watching him.
What do you got? 3 seconds.
3-second call against Laurel Highlands. Wow. That is a tough call there against the Mustangs.
It's a rare call. Usually give them a little bit of a warning. Get out of there.
And the Tigers get it back, working right to left. Aaron Reeder bringing it across up top. Holds here on the near wing, back between the circles to McCullough. Touch from Perkins off to Bray. Had it deflected away, but Perkins able to save it back for the Tigers. Set it off to his right again there to Bray, and the shot on the way.
Now we got another foul.
Yep.
That's going to be on Caden Smith. Little grab underneath, I think. That's going to send Perkins back to the line.
We're on the opposite side of the scores table. Perkins 2 of 3 from the free throw line so far in this game. Make it 3 of 4. Gets a friendly bounce there. Has 7 points. Tigers lead by 7 now at 18-11. 6:09 left here in the second quarter.
Liam Singletary in for the McKeesport. He's used a lot of players so far.
Second of 2 free throws. Good again for Perkins. It's 8 now for Perkins. The lead's up to 8 at 19-11. Mustangs need to hurry here. They almost turn it over again off the inbounds pass. Goes to Damon Reback.
Wow.
Got to pull it back there to Smith.
Getting it in.
Coach Smith told us during the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show he expected a lot of pressure out of McKeesport tonight, and he's certainly been feeling it here in the first half.
He's got basically 4 guards and Vecchiolo on the court now.
Again, Martin needs to hurry this inbounds pass. Finally gets it into Caden Smith. Tiptoes down the far boundary. Off to Nick Crouch. He'll stop and pop from just inside the free throw line and drain that jumper for his first 2 points of the game. Mustangs back to within 6 at 19-13. 5:52 left before halftime. Ogroski back out there on the McKeesport side. They're going to go in here off the field there from Singletary, and the Mustangs pick it off going the other way. Here's Packroan driving, a lot of contact, and now a blocking foul.
Definitely
called here on McKeesport.
There was a restricted zone. He was 3 feet inside of that, but he never established good defensive position, so that foul's on McCullough, his first.
First team foul of the second quarter on the Tigers, and Jude Packroan, who's 66% so far this season for Laurel Highlands, heads to the line. He misses the first of 2.
Well, we talked about foul shooting also.
And remember, you go back earlier in the season, the Mustangs were 18 of 18 from the free throw line against Waynesburg. The next game was against McKeesport. I think they were around 60% in that contest.
I was there for that mess, and you're exactly right. They lose by 2, and they missed, I think, like 15 foul shots that night.
Yeah, the Mustangs were 15 of 21 against Penn Trafford.
Misses them both here.
All right, Packrow misses both. And McKeesport coming back the other way in the lane, getting too deep there was Ogroski. And Laurel Highlands with the rebound. Ogroski was set up well by Perkins, but could not take advantage. Caden Smith going the other way.
Wow,
that's runner, no good. A lot of missed opportunities here, Gary, on both sides. And now
sure is.
The Tigers getting a little poke from behind. Aaron Reeder had the basketball. Mustangs poke it out. We'll stay with the Tigers here in the Laurel Highlands zone.
Certainly not a thing of art here so
No,
far.
it is not. It has been a little ugly. And Daryl McCullough now will trigger it in left of the basket, sends it out in front. Floater no good there from Reeder. And getting the rebound there was Ogroski, and he gets fouled on the putback attempt.
See who's got here. Packrow. So, that's his first. And McKeesport taking advantage a little bit at the foul line. They are, what I have, 4 for 7.
Ogroski will try to add to that total. First of 2 here on the way in good. First point of the game for Malachi Ogroski. The 6'3 junior forward came in averaging 5 points a game. Tigers lead it by 7 now, 20-13, 5:11 left before halftime. Ogroski second of 2 on the way in good. So Ogroski gets into the scoring column. He's the 5th Tiger to score in this game. And the lead back up to 8 in full court man-to-man here. Out of McKeesport defensively as the inbounds pass goes to Caden Smith.
They do a lot of jump presses here.
Yeah, little double team on him. Caden slipped. No foul call. They're going to keep it alive now.
Out of bounds.
Vecchiola out of play.
Wow. Got to get the passes. You can't dribble through pressure like that. They got to make sure that they come to the ball, get to the middle of the court, not allow the sideline to be an additional defender.
The Mustangs almost stopped there expecting a foul or some kind of call, and it wasn't until they finally ruled Vecchiola out as Brian Jones takes a deep 3 far wing. No good. Rebound tipped around. Vecchiola with control coming back. Vecchiola between defenders, drives and scores.
Nice move.
How about Vecchiola going end-to-end for Laurel Highlands? Mustangs back to within 6, down 21-15.
Avoided the contact nicely.
Here's Brian Jones resetting back up top to McCullough. Backing off of Caden Smith. John Smith barking out some instructions to his defense. McKeesport sends it around on the far side. Bray back in the corner. 3 ball off the mark there from McCullough, but Bray able to clean it up, scoring on the putback. First 2 points of the game for Bray. Missed 2 free throws earlier. Tigers go back up 8 at 23-15. Now Caden Smith out of his own zone, high pass forward. Martin trying to bring it down. Brian Jones deflecting it out of play. We'll stay with Laurel Highlands here in the Tigers zone.
He had Crouch wide open underneath the hoop, but just could not get it to him.
And now Luke Martin will trigger it back in here for the Mustangs. But tough to breathe out there for Laurel Highlands. This pressure's been heavy all night for McKeesport. Caden Smith over to Jackson Nairn. Back high on the left to Martin. Touch there from Packrow. Fouling extended on the left. Backs off. Resets here on the far wing in front of the Tigers bench. Hands back off to Martin. A little ball fake. Martin looks to drive. Puts it up off the glass. Couldn't get it to drop. Perkins the rebound there for McKeesport.
And a little hard luck for the Mustangs also. Unable to hit those short shots.
Had a lot of opportunities. 3 in the corner. Reeder too strong.
Crouch, nice box out.
Yep. Picks up the rebound. Pulls it back to Caden Smith, who will bring it across on the far side. Mustangs the basketball down 8.
Just 6 points in the quarter for the Mustangs.
3:13 left here before halftime. Martin down to Jackson. No, check that. That is Jackson Nairn down there. Fumbles it out of play. But it's actually pressured by McKeesport, so the Mustangs will retain possession.
Penn's not going to run out of ink tonight, Brian.
No, you're right on that. And here's Caden Smith. He's going to get fouled from behind there by Reeder.
And just 1 foul. That's only the 2nd team foul in the quarter for McKeesport. So no danger of bonus yet.
First personal on Aaron Reeder. Martin will work it in right at the basket over the head of Nairn, who regains in front of the Tigers bench. Over to Nick Crouch here, high on the left. Fronted there by Grace.
Everything's contested.
Yes. I say just no open opportunities at all on the Laurel Highlands side. Tigers playing with speed, and a deep
block.
2 up top from Caden Smith. No good, but they're going to call the Tigers for another foul.
That was close. That's going to be on Reeder again.
And 2 quick ones on Aaron Reeder. And the Mustangs have Tyrone Burton on their bench with 2 personal fouls.
Looks like Vecchiola looking to check back in.
Caden Smith, 1 of 2 so far in this game from the free throw line, has scored 3 points. We'll get 2 free throws here. First of 2 up on the way, and good for Caden Smith.
So Vecchiola will come back in for Nairn, and Revac will come in for Crouch.
Mustangs still trail by 7 at 23-16. Laurel Highlands returns home and to action coming up on Tuesday against Gateway.
The leader in the conference.
Correct. Be a tough home matchup. Wow. Second of 2 free throws, no good there from Caden. Came up short, get the offensive rebound, but Vecchiola missed there on the putback.
Wow.
Gonna rule it though, out of bounds off of McKeesport, so Laurel Highlands will keep possession. Caden Smith will trigger it back in. Up top to Packrone, has it on the far wing, fronted there by Brian Jones. Back again to Caden Smith with a little bit of operating room. Smith deep 2 up top, good, Caden Smith. Smith now with 6, Mustangs back to within 5, down 23-18. Brian Jones double team, gets out of it. Grace here on the near side, a little ball fake. He's in trouble, pivots off to Perkins. And the Mustangs trying to amp up their defense as well, and it's certainly been one of their strong points this season as well. Jones back over to Grace, 2:09 left before halftime. Been an open man in Bray, couldn't finish there. Ball comes loose, Grace trying to rip it away and keep it alive, and they'll call a foul here on the Mustangs. See that was posted on, Gary?
I did not. I think
call it on the floor though.
Might have been Vecchiola.
Jones able to work it in. They reset up top here to Aaron Reeder. Back looking for Perkins. Martin comes out of the pack with it. They're going to call a jump ball. Tigers will keep it here out the possession area. Around the Laurel Highlands side, one of the guys on the floor. You have Smith with a foul, Packrone with a foul, and now Vecchiola with 1. And here's Perkins out in front. Resets to Brian Jones near sideline. Drive 3 short. Offensive rebound on the backside. Put back up by McCullough. Another miss. Now a foul off this rebound is going to be on the Tigers.
That's on Brian Jones. His first. Team 4th of the quarter.
1:45 left before halftime. Jair Bray will check back in, replacing Malachi Ogroski.
That floor foul was on Vecchiola, by the way.
And Martin will work out of his own zone here for the Mustangs. Double team comes over, keeps it alive to Packrone, comes baseline near side, a little shovel back, Vecchiola out in front, they'll get him for the travel.
Wow. Looked like a good jump stop, but not in the eyes of the official.
And a quick call there, Tigers get it back. Up 5, Mustangs trying to hang around. Again, McKeesport knocked off Laurel Highlands by 2 earlier on this season. That was the first conference game. Played back in December. High pass goes to Perkins from the foul line. Play whistle down.
3 seconds the other way.
Yep.
Same official. He likes that call.
Sometimes you don't see it for a month, and you see it twice within the first half here. As Luke Martin works it into Caden Smith. Smith directs traffic.
Don't dribble into the...
High pass down to Vecchiola. Brings it down and puts it back up and in. So nice Vecchiola pass. Playing well tonight, has 6 Mustangs.
Good idea.
Made this a 1-possession game, down only 3 at 23-20.
Good idea to look deep when you have all that pressure. Oh, good pass
ball
underneath.
Movement there, and Brian Jones comes free for a quick 2. 5 for Jones. McKeesport back up 5 at 25-20. Final minute of the second quarter. Caden Smith off of the cross.
Can't do that.
Intercepted there by Daryl McCullough. McCullough comes back.
Travel.
You're on that one, Gary, you're right. Travel called there on McKeesport. Our Mausers Tires scoreboard. Uniontown up 27-19 over Albert Gallatin. 3:19 left there in the second quarter. Luke Martin out of his zone over to Caden Smith on the far side.
Oh,
Caden got bumped.
He did, and that's going to be bonus.
Second personal on Brian Jones, and sends the Mustangs' best free throw shooter to the foul line here with Laurel Highlands down 5 and 36 seconds left before halftime.
Trail by 7 after the first, so Mustangs have cut into the lead if they can maintain this progression here before halftime.
Smith, first of 2 free throws, good. And sometimes it just kind of takes a while to get used to your environment here at McKeesport. Different type of gym, old school feel, but certainly a nice complex to come on out and watch high school basketball on a Friday night as we are doing here tonight. Caden Smith now a second of 2. Mustangs back to within 4, down 25-21. Second free throw, good again from Caden Smith.
4 for 6 for Caden at the line now.
That's 5 here in the second quarter, 8 for the game.
Mustangs go into a 1-2-2 zone press.
With 30 seconds left here in the quarter, brought across by Lamont Perkins. Shovels it back up to Daryl McCullough. Back to Perkins again here near side. Those two play catch.
Looks like they might wait for the last shot here.
18 seconds now left in the quarter. McCullough has it. Closest man around is Pat Grown. Sends it off to Aaron Reeder down to 8 seconds left.
Contest the 3.
And they're going to do that, but hitting it up top is Daryl McCullough. So McCullough, the 4th made 3 for McKeesport. And we're going to get a waved off shot attempt there from Laurel Highlands. We'll go to halftime with the Tigers leading the Mustangs 28-22. Stay tuned for a halftime show being brought to you by, hold on here, Gary, they actually might put some time back on the clock.
He called a travel, but then he waved it off.
The officials are over at the scores table.
What are they going to do? Halftime.
I was going to say halftime. So stay tuned for our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Comes your way next here on WMBS. No, Gary, they're going to inbound. They are going to inbound.
Wow. With what, 4 seconds?
They put 4 seconds on the clock.
Nice.
I think it should be 0.4 maybe. It's going to be McKeesport basketball, though, after that travel was called on Laurel Highlands. I think there is way too much time on the clock.
Yeah,
it is 0.4.
Yep. Yeah, so it's pretty much a catch and throw, catch and shoot.
So,
but we've seen them make the 3s.
Yes. Perkins will trigger it in. Damon Revac watching him. And Perkins is going to send it down low, and the ball will go out of play. It was touched by Jair Bray for the Tigers, and able to get a shot away there late. So we'll head to halftime now. Stay tuned for a halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. 28-22. McKeesport leads Laurel Highlands. We'll recap the first half numbers for you in a moment here on WBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Happy New Year from Derby's Riverside Ford. New year, new deals, and new vehicles. Just announced, new 2025 Ford Bronco and Bronco Sport come with $1,000 Ford bonus cash plus 2.9% Ford credit financing.
And the best-selling truck on the planet, the new 2025 Ford F-150 4x4 comes with $2,250 Ford bonus cash plus 2.9% financing. It may be cold outside, but the deals are hot. Are you thinking about a new 2025 Ford Maverick all-wheel drive pickup? Just announced $1,000 Ford factory incentive on all Mavericks. We have the inventory, and we've got the best deals.
Stop in and see Joey, Sammy, Jimmy, or Ashley at Derby's Riverside Ford, located 1 mile past the casino at Nemacolin. Ford credit financing required. Offer ends January 31st, 2026. Derby's Riverside Ford, your presidential award and one Ford elite dealer.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Soba & Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Soba Shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacements, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Okay, my New Year's resolution was to listen to my body, and my body says it's tired, coughing, and hates January.
Sounds like your body wants MoniMed same-day care.
I tried ignoring it. That's resolution number 2.
Let me guess. You Googled it?
Yeah, now I'm scared.
Let's not do that. I'm Kendall Soliero, a provider at Montgomery Medical. Walk in, get real answers, and start feeling better. No appointment needed.
Wow, a resolution I can actually keep.
New year, same germs. Walk into Montgomery Medical today.
Prime Rosa, Gary Frankhauser back here at McKeesport High School. Halftime 28-22. The Tigers lead the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Gary, here's your halftime stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Thanks again, Brian. For the McKeesport Tigers, 16 in the first, 12 in the second for their total of 28. Scoring for McKeesport, Brian Jones with 5. Aaron Reeder with 6, 2 3-pointers. Jair Bray with 2, a bucket in the second quarter. Daryl McCullough with 5, and Lamont Perkins has 8. He is 4 for 5 from the foul line. And Malachi Ogroski with 2 for 2 from the foul line for his 2 points. The McKeesport Tigers went 6 for 9 from the foul line in the first half to complete their 28 points. For the Mustangs, 9 in the first, 13 in the second for their total of 22. Luke Martin has 4. Nick Crouch off the bench with a bucket for 2. Caden Smith with 8, and he is 4 for 6 from the line. Jude Packrone with 2, and Sevi Vecchiola, 2 in the first, 4 in the second for his total of 6. The Mustangs were 4 for 8 from the foul line, and that's our halftime score, 28-22, McKeesport on top.
On our Mausers Tires scoreboard at halftime, Uniontown leading Albert Gallatin 34-26. The Red Raiders were scheduled to play a non-conference game tomorrow against Baldwin at 12 noon. That game has moved to Wednesday night just due to some forecasted snow in the area for tomorrow morning. Again, that Uniontown Baldwin game we made up this coming Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Both Uniontown and Laurel Highlands return to action coming up on Tuesday night, and that'll be our next C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. The Mustangs back at home taking on Gateway. That game on the WMBS Facebook page. Uniontown on the road at Greater Latrobe taking on the Wildcats. Our coverage on Tuesday will start at 6:40 with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Both games will tip at 7:30. Here tonight, it's McKeesport 28, Laurel Highlands 22. Second half comes your way next here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Chris Parker Jr., it's a new year and a great time to save at Autoland on a new Hyundai.
All with the quality that lets Hyundai offer America's best warranty. Hyundai Owner Assurance with 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection, 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper protection, and unlimited roadside assistance. We still have a great selection of new vehicles at pre-tariff prices and 0% financing. Or how about leasing a 26 Elantra SE for $199 per month, or a 26 Kona SE crossover for $219 per month? Just see us for details.
Conveniently located in downtown Uniontown and family-owned for over 60 years, Autoland Hyundai has been voted best in Fayette import dealership and one of the best new car dealerships. Another reason is dealing with friendly hometown salespeople, and the third reason is Autoland's award-winning service department, who will continue to take care of you and your Hyundai after the sale.
You can also visit us at AutolandHyundai.com. And remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yohman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yohman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family-owned and operated, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers a variety of affordable services, traditional, cremation with viewing and simple cremation, plus warmth, convenience, and ample parking. And they are ready to assist you. Best wishes to all of our local teams from the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports teams and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Brian Morozak, Gary Frankhauser back here at McKeesport High School. Start of the third quarter. Laurel Highlands with the basketball down 6 at 28-22 as Caden Smith quickly brings it across. Fronted there by Daryl McCullough. Smith going to stay with it. Drive, scoops it up and in. Caden Smith. Good start for the Mustangs here, Gary, in the third quarter. Caden has 10.
Now, the story of that first half was the pressure defense by McKeesport that the Mustangs had to deal with. Really had nothing that was uncontested and pretty good defense. But then Perkins back for McKeesport to answer.
Perkins has 10. Nice little readjustment there for Lamont. Now fouling extended on the right. Caden Smith comes back and knocks down another 2. So Caden with 12. Mustangs back to within 4 at 30-26.
Mustangs played pretty good defense themselves, had a couple uncontested threes, and now we're going to have a foul, and Perkins trying to work down underneath.
They might get the third here on Burton. We'll see. Actually see one go up. Yes, it did go up. 3 on Burton, and off the inbounds pass, it's stolen by Caden Smith. Daryl McCullough basically threw it right to him. And Caden back across, but the Mustangs are going to have to watch the foul situation with Burton, who has it right now. That was a total flop. Could have even been an embellishment call there, Gary, on McKeesport defensively.
But 2 at point-blank shots. Burton can't get to go.
Ogroski went down, and he was hardly touched, but the Mustangs could not take advantage.
That could be a technical foul, but
I was surprised nothing was called there because I've never seen a more obvious flop on the Tiger side. And there's Aaron Reeder up top, 30-26. After the Mustangs missed a couple of point-blank opportunities. Tigers get the basketball back. Brian Jones try to feed Ogroski, stolen by Jude Packrell.
Got to take advantage.
And Mustangs defense continues to step up.
These turnovers, you got to take advantage and score on the other side.
Directing traffic up top now is Martin. Works to his left.
Oh, dropped
Lost the handle, put it back up and in. Fortunate not to have a traveling call there or double dribble. Martin will take the 2, and the Mustangs are back to within 2 at 30-28. Ogroski on the far wing, resetting up top. Reeder plays catch with Brian Jones. Back to Ogroski, and an errant pass. Goes out of bounds and back over to Laurel Highlands. So the Mustangs showing good form here to start the third quarter, Gary.
Chance to tie or take the lead with 5:49 to go here in the third.
Mustangs were down 8 early at 16-8, but have slowly fought their way back. Now down only 2 with the basketball. 5:43 left here in the third quarter. Luke Martin up top, works to his left, stops and pops from the foul line. Comes up short, long rebound, tracked down by Jude Packrone.
He's a hustler.
Yes, he is. Packrone coming back baseline near side, pulls back out Burton. Little juggle, regains, spin move. Back to Packrone out of the corner. Rotates up to the wing. Fires a pass down to Sevi Vecchiola, who leans and scores and ties this game up at 30. Sevi Vecchiola, 8 points tonight.
That's what you do, point blank. Put them in.
Timeout. McKeesport will take it as well. 5:15 left here in the third. Knotted up at 30. We're back at 60 on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
WMBS High School basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Back here at McKeesport High School, Laurel Highlands all the momentum right now. This game tied at 35-15. Left here in the third quarter. Good start to this third period, Gary, by the Mustangs.
Yeah, an 8-2 run to start the third. That's what you look for, and this is a critical part of the game. It always has a great impact, the start of the third quarter.
Aaron Reeder to trigger it in. Gets it into Perkins up top. McKeesport head coach Dan DeRose pretty upset during that last timeout.
He sure was, and I look for Perkins to try to take things over here.
Jair Bray back between the circles to Aaron Reeder. Reeder on the near wing, nothing there. He's double teamed in a little bit of trouble. Trying to get it to Perkins. Deflected away by Packrone. Numbers coming back. Martin bounce pass to his left, and Smith missed. His shot might have been blocked, but Martin able to keep it alive. Back over to Caden. Thought about the 3, goes inside to Vecchiola, trying to spin off of Jones. Back to Caden, up top again to Martin, and I think a good move for the Mustangs to pull it back out here and reset as Martin will take a jumper. Left of the lane, came up short. Good defense there on the McKeesport side as Perkins brings it back across. And now Perkins open look near wing for 3, and he'll swish that in. So off the little switch there, the Mustangs left them wide open, Gary, and Perkins deadly from the outside.
Again, uncontested 3.
McKeesport 33, Laurel Highlands 30. Packrone bounce pass, Burton got tripped up, and now a foul called here on the floor.
That's going to be on McKeesport. That's going to be on Jones, his third.
So Jones with 3 for McKeesport. Burton with 3 on the Laurel Highlands side. Jones will take a seat now as Daryl McCullough will check back in. And Caden Smith will trigger it back in for the Mustangs. Laurel Highlands had a lot of close games this season, and So far, it's like another one tonight. Caden Smith out of the corner drains the three to tie things back up. Mustangs haven't attempted many threes at all tonight, Gary, but Caden Smith off to a nice start here in the third. Now has 15 points.
That's an out-of-bounds play that works, and McKeesport calls another timeout.
The game tied at 33, 4:03 left here in the third. We're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
When you need notary services, trust the best. Sandy Howell Notary Services, back-to-back gold medal winner for Best Notary in Fayette County. They're here for you with extended hours to fit your schedule. Sandy Howell's also the 2025 gold medal winner for Best Title Company. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 8:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 5. Call 724-564-8955 today for Sandy Howell Notary Services, where excellence is signed and sealed.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
McKeesport with the basketball as we come back. Daryl McCullough misses baseline far side. Ogroski, offensive rebound, scores on the putback. His first field goal of the game, made 2 free throws back in the second quarter. He has 4. McKeesport goes back on top, 35-33, and they commit a foul here, Gary, at midcourt.
That's a first on Perkins, but that's what you want to do. You want to get the ball in the middle of the court. Don't allow those sidelines to play advantage to the defense.
And both of these schools trying to keep pace tonight. Uniontown right now on our Mausers Tire scoreboard, just up 5 over Albert Gallatin.
1-3-1 defense now for McKeesport.
35-30 Red Raiders. Here's Martin open in the corner. Missed 3 ball.
Revac with the rebound. He's hacked.
And Revac fouled underneath.
That's on number 3, Bray, his first.
For the Mustangs, an opportunity. They get a win here, Gary, maybe to make some Latrobe tough game tonight at Gateway as well. Mustangs will see the Gators coming up on Tuesday. And the officials talking underneath here with Bray and Revac. As Caden Smith will work it in with the Mustangs down 2. Gets it into Revac here near side. Back to Martin up top. Bounces to his right again to Packrone. Packrone trying to work off of McCullough. Floater up on the way, no good. Rebound deflected around, and now the Mustangs will be called for a foul. Might go here on Revac.
It is.
Just his first, and only the second team foul on Laurel Highlands here in the third quarter.
Now trailing by 2. Good move by Coach Smith. Gives Burton a break with Revac in there. Burton with those 3 fouls.
Brought across by McCullough. Bounces at far side, touch from Bray, underneath Perkins leaning and missing. Vecchiola the rebound for Laurel Highlands, off to Packrone, brings it across on the far side.
And he was grabbed on the way to the front court, no call.
Certainly a rough game here tonight. Caden Smith high on the left. Now works to his right. Smith coming left of the lane, scoop shot, won't drop, offensive rebound, Packrone.
Got it!
On the putback. Jude Packrone, 4 points tonight, we're tied at 35. Perkins going back on the other side. Will hop step kick out far corner 3. Too strong from McCullough. Rebound deflected out of bounds off of McKeesport going out and over to Laurel Highlands with 2:30 left here in the third. We're tied up again at 35, and now the Mustangs with the basketball. Another big possession here for Laurel Highlands.
Revac just pushed off really violently and didn't get called.
McKeesport fans and Dan DeRose extremely upset about that missed call as Martin sends it off to Smith. A little ball fake, has a seam, drives, and unable to put the Mustangs on top. But Packrone keeps it alive on the offensive glass. Back to Smith, works off to his left, and then just pulls it back out here between the circles as the Mustangs reset with the game tied at 35, 2:04 left here in the third. Now a little mini weave up top. They'll double team Smith. He'll work off to his right again, drive inside, floats it up, another miss. Vecchiola had the rebound, lost it, but I'm going to say the Tigers knocked it out of play, so Laurel Highlands will retain again here in the McKeesport zone.
Third attempt at the rim here.
Laurel Highlands getting some second chance opportunities. It'll be Luke Martin to trigger it in. Into Packer, almost lost the handle, gets it back to Luke. Luke out in front, little fade away, no good. Rebound deflected around this time, controlled by Perkins in traffic. Laurel Highlands, a lot of opportunities on that
Could
possession.
not convert. Wow.
Now the Tigers will try to take advantage as Perkins directs up top. Works off to his left. 90 seconds left here in this third quarter. Game tied at 35. Up top with a foot on the line.
Whoa.
Missed two there from Reeder. Offensive rebound, Ogroski.
He got away with
putback.
got away with a push off on the rebound, but now he gets the second guy gets the call, and I think that's on Vecchiola.
Now they called on Revac.
Oh, that's his second.
And he'll send Ogroski to the free throw line. He's 2 of 2 from the foul line so far in this game. Albert Gallatin back to within a point of Uniontown at 35-34.
Wow.
Back at Uniontown tonight. First and 2 free throws no good for Ogroski. We're still tied at 35. Another night, Gary, another C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. 2 close games on our platform. It's got to become a theme this season.
Great for the fans.
Yes. A lot of close action. Ogroski now for a second of 2. With 1:23 left here in the third. Free throw up on the way and good for Malachi Ogroski. So 5 for Ogroski. McKeesport up a point at 36-35. Caden Smith back through center. Bounce pass for looking for Burton. Intercepted by Lamont Perkins.
Great anticipation there by Perkins.
And now Dan DeRose wants the guys to hold here a little bit. Up a point with 1:07 left here in the third quarter. Perkins has it up top.
Mustangs go man-to-man.
Aaron
Stolen
Reeder
away.
Yep. Turned over. Laurel Highlands finds the loose ball. Burton up to Packron and across. Near side, Caden Smith. Mustangs down 1 at 36-35. Opportunity to take a lead on this possession. Ball is kicked by Perkins. Will stay with the Mustangs here in the McKeesport zone.
Trying to post up Burton that time.
Martin will work it back in. Liam Singletary in the game on the McKeesport side, wearing number 35. Now they'll double team.
In the backcourt.
Smith in the backcourt. Will try to get out of it down the far boundary. Does so. Trying to come ahead. A little poke saved by Revac. His floater on the way and good. And Damon Revac giving the Mustangs a third quarter lead at 37-36.
The freshman showing some aggression.
28 seconds left here in the quarter. Reeder up top. Smith watching him back to Perkins. The likely hold here for the last shot. Things extremely tight at McKeesport tonight. Perkins, far elbow, good, and 1.
And that's going to be 4th on Burton. Wow.
Big sequence there. 15 tonight for Lamont Perkins. And 4 personal.
No, they
called on Packron.
Wow.
That's a bailout on the Laurel Highlands side.
It sure is.
But Perkins still an opportunity here at the free throw line to increase the McKeesport lead back to 2. And Dan DeRose still working his bench. Talking to Liam Singletary. A free throw good from Perkins. 16 for Perkins. Tigers go back up 2 at 39-37. Double team here on Revac. Freshman trying to get out of it, does so. Touch pass, Smith forward to Packron with numbers up to Luke Martin. Ties the game back up at 39 with 5 seconds left here in the quarter from midcourt on the way and short from Daryl McCullough. So we play 3 quarters of basketball. Buckle up for the 4th. We're tied at 39. Back to McKeesport High School in 60 seconds here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
I'm Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Martin Law. You know our office handles claims for people hurt at work. If you are injured at your job, you have certain rights under the Pennsylvania Workers' Compensation Act that your employer may not advise you of or simply disregard. Those would include rights to wage loss and medical benefits due to your injury. We help injured workers to make sure they receive the benefits they're entitled to by law. Call us at 724-439-3939. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorney.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare, pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
Prime Rosette, Gary Frankhauser back here at McKeesport High School. Start of the 4th quarter. The McKeesport Tigers and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs tied at 39. Should be a good finish here, Gary.
Should be just 2 players for McKeesport in the scoring column in that third period. Perkins and Ogroski, and Perkins with 8, Ogroski with 3, and there's a
little
nice,
dump down
nice
coming
play.
3, but unable to finish there was Reeder. They got an offensive
another
rebound and missed on the putback. Ball still loose, and out of the pack with it there, Luke Martin able to bounce it off to Jude Packrone. Solid defense again for Laurel Highlands. Missed opportunities out in front for McKeesport. Now Caden Smith holds up top. Caden driving the lane, little ball fake shot on the way and good. Caden Smith. He paces the way for the Mustangs with 17 tonight, and Laurel Highlands now on top, 41-39. 7:27 left in regulation. 3 ball from the corner, swished in off the bench. Gianni Grace, big shot there from the sophomore, puts the Tigers back up 1 at 42-41.
Didn't expect that one.
No. And now the Mustangs see they have an answer back. A little pressure there on Packrone, and a foul called here on the Tigers in front of the Laurel Highlands bench.
That's going to be on McCullough, I believe, his second.
That's on Bray, his second.
That was it, Bray?
And Bray in front of the Mustang bench. Now Caden Smith up top for Laurel Highlands. Mustangs down a point at 42-41. Caden, touch pass there to Martin. Burton, good ball movement. Vecchiola unable to finish on the far block.
Just too strong now, stolen away by Smith. Nice play.
Just picked it off at midcourt. What an interception there from Caden Smith. Back on it over to Luke Martin, now Smith again. Ball fake on the 3, comes inside, floater no good. Vecchiola, another offensive rebound, missed on the putback. So another missed opportunity from point blank range for Laurel Highlands. Spinning back is McCullough, lost the dribble off to his right there to Reeder. And now McCullough again back between the circles as Dan DeRose barks out a play from the bench. McKeesport the basketball and a 1-point lead up 42-41. 6:22 left here in the fourth. Quick moving game tonight. Aaron Reeder up top. Works right to the lane there to Perkins. Watched by Martin. Sends it back out. Grace back in the corner. 3 good. McCullough this time. Daryl McCullough with 8. And McKeesport's lead up to 4 at 45-41.
3-pointers are killers.
Yep. And McKeesport 2 made 3s to start this fourth from Grace and McCullough. And now the Mustangs, Burton over to Martin. Near side to Packrone. Thought about the 3, resets on the wing to Caden Smith. Shows the ball, works to the foul line, out to Martin. He'll try to answer back. Came up short on that 3 ball underneath. Perkins ripping it away from Packrone and Burton, sending it forward there to Reeder. Handing off on the far block, and another quick 2 for Daryl McCullough. McCullough and the Tigers heating up. And the home standing McKeesport Tigers now up 6 at 47-41. 5:23 left here in the fourth. John Smith wants a timeout. We'll take it as well. Back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Tonight.
Find more for snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out, the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Amidar Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amidar Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call them 724-439-3164, 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
Laurel Highlands now having to play from behind here in the fourth quarter, down 6 at 47-41, and our Mausers Tire out-of-town scoreboard. Uniontown with a big late third quarter run, now up 15 on Albert Gallatin at 53-38 after the Colonials had pulled back to within 1. Here, Caden Smith with the basketball, tried to hold a crossover, hit the deck, able to keep it alive. Back to Luke Martin. Martin working here on Brian Jones. Resetting to Packrone, 3 on the way, too strong. Lamont Perkins crashes the board to the rebound there for the Tigers. And Perkins quickly up to Brian Jones. Had a reset off a deflection. Good save there from McCullough. Sent far side over to Grace. Up top again to Perkins. 3 on the way, short. Ogroski the offensive rebound. Jump ball, though, called underneath. We go back to the possession arrow. It favors Laurel Highlands.
Well, good hustle underneath to prevent that offensive putback, but Mustangs need to find some points somewhere.
Caden Smith will bring it back across for Laurel Highlands, off to Jude Packrone, and now Caden again between the circles. A little ball fake, works to his right again to Packrone. And now Caden. Packrone again. Mustangs the basketball down 47-41. 4:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs,
almost halfway through the quarter, the Mustangs with just 2 points in the quarter.
A little hop, step, handoff. Burton coming free, got blocked on the first shot attempt, got it back, and able to put it up and in. Tyrone Burton, Gary, just his first 2 points of the game come here in the fourth quarter. He's battled foul trouble tonight as the Mustangs back to within 4. Grace coming back, quick 3. No good. Packer on the rebound there for Laurel Highlands.
I don't think that's what Coach DeRose wanted, that quick shot.
Now Martin coming baseline far side, handing back off to Burton, got stripped going up. I don't know if it was Packer or if it was Perkins or Jones that knocked it away, but Perkins on the loose ball. Out to Grace, another quick 3. This one in and out. Offensive rebound, McCullough on the backside. Resetting to Perkins, to his right, Brian Jones. Contested 3, good. Had Smith in his face, but it didn't matter as Jones knocks down his second 3 of the game. He has 8. Tigers go up 7 at 50-43. Caden Smith in the lane. A lot of contact, no foul called. Smith able to keep it alive. Out to Revac, and now Packrone took a couple of bumps. Forces it up. Shot attempt, no good. And no fouls called on that whole sequence, Gary, as Grace brings it back across for McKeesport.
And McKeesport with 3 killer threes here in the fourth quarter has that lead back out to 7.
And Grace, McCullough, and Jones
running out of time.
Deadly here in the quarter. Tigers by 7, 3:08 to play.
Travel. Oh, we got a charge call.
A charge there. On the drive in there from McCullough.
His third.
Just his second up on the scoreboard. I had him for only 2 as well.
Okay.
And Luke Martin will trigger it back in here to Caden Smith. Clock becoming a factor. Down to 3:06 left in regulation. Mustangs down 7. Caden Smith trying to come between defenders. Handing off to Packrone, trying to cut. Lost the handle. And they're going to rule that off of Laurel Highlands going out. Packrone thought it was off the Tigers.
Can't have wasted possessions at this point.
Packrone just let it roll out. He thought McKeesport was the last to touch it. Here's Perkins back through center. Bounce pass forward. Obrowski the basket and 1. And that could be an early dagger.
Not so early.
2:48 to play. Right. The lead at 9. I mean, he's still got a chance to come back, but going to be tough here. Late full timeout. 2:48 to play. McKeesport 52, Laurel Highlands 43. We're back at 60 here on the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group. 724-437-9812 or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
So Laurel Highlands led here in the second half, but now trailed by 9 at 52-43.
Being outscored in the fourth quarter here, 14-4, Brian.
Yes. An opportunity for Obrowski to add another point. His free throw after the make right before the timeout. And it's up on the way and no good. Laurel Highlands with the rebound. 2:46 to play. Caden Smith across on the far side. Shovels off to Packrone. In the corner, Martin. Up top, Nick Crouch for 3. Halfway down. Came back out. Offensive rebound, Vecchiola scores on the putback. Much needed make there for the Mustangs. Vecchiola with 10. Laurel Highlands still trails by 7. They have a double team on Perkins. Brings it across to McCullough. Over on the far side to Reeder. Now Perkins again. And now McKeesport almost turned it over. Good save from Jones. Able to get it back to McCullough. 2:14 to play. Obrowski
Playing a little keep away.
When do you start fouling here if you're the Mustangs, Gary? Laurel Highlands only committed one here in the fourth quarter, so they have a couple of fouls to give.
Yeah, it's going to be something there. Oh, look at a jump ball. Timeout. Wow.
Full timeout. McKeesport, 1:57 to play. 52-45 Tigers. We're back at 60 on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season. WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Prime Rosa, Gary Frankhauser back here at McKeesport High School. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. McKeesport leading by 7, but the Mustangs still an opportunity here, Gary, to make a late run.
Possession still with McKeesport. And you're right, the Mustangs got to think about when they want to start fouling because they need to give 4 before they even get into the bonus.
Waiting for some folks to make their way across here on the near side, trying to get a head start on traffic. Jair Bray will trigger it in. Bray working into Perkins. He's double teamed. Good pressure on the ball from the Mustangs. Vecchiola had him. They're going to call a foul.
From across the court.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That's on Vecchiola.
That is extremely tough to take if you're Laurel Highlands.
The official right in front of him.
Didn't make it.
And call was made from all the way across the court.
Bray to trigger it back in. Just the second team foul committed by the Mustangs. Good ball movement coming free. McCullough off the cut. Another make. 7 for McCullough here in the fourth, 12 for the game. Tigers go back up 9. 1:43 to play. Caden Smith, deep 3, up top, good. And boy, Laurel Highlands needed that, Gary. That's 20 points for Caden Smith. It cut the lead to 6, 2-possession game. 1:30 to play. Perkins in the backcourt, across to Reeder. Spinning off there is McCullough, over to Brian Jones. They're going to pull it back out. Now a foul called here on Vecchiola, his third.
That's just the third team foul. So it'll be out of bounds to McKeesport.
Uniontown now up 62-42 over Albert Gallatin. 6:06 left there in the fourth on our Mauser's Tire out-of-town scoreboard.
That went from 1 to 20 real quick.
Yes, it did. Looked like there were some technical fouls in that game as well. Get a report from TJ and Shea later on. Down low, out in front. Perkins, a miss from point-blank range. Ogroski, the offensive rebound, scores on the putback.
He's been a force.
Now Caden Smith. Aaron pass there, wasn't on the same page as Luke Martin. Goes out of play, and now McKeesport will get it back. Up 8 at 56-48, and only 1:08 left here in regulation. And what do we got here, Gary?
Offensive foul, push off.
Right as the inbounds pass was occurring.
And Caden went down a little easily.
I was watching the ball. I didn't even see him get pushed.
Yeah.
They posted the foul on Reeder, his third. So the Mustangs fortunate there, get a little reprieve. Caden Smith up top, back in the corner. Pack-rown 3 on the way. Short, might have been blocked by Jones. Went right to Caden Smith, missed on the near block. Now a foul off this rebound, called on Laurel Highlands. That'll be team foul number 4.
Might have an injury down there, Perkins.
That's Perkins, wow. Not what the Tigers wanted to see. Injury timeout brought to you by the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns.
Coming out. He has to come out of the game.
Yep. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive. We're phone 724.
That's not what you want to see.
437-7500. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute. Relief is closer than you think. Perkins putting no pressure on that right foot. Now hobbling a little bit.
Just 59 seconds remaining and 8-point advantage. It's going to be out of bounds to McKeesport. under
So
the
even
Laurel
if you don't
Highlands
need him, though, in this game, Gary, you hope that's not a long-term injury where Perkins is going to have to miss an extended period of time, especially with the section race as tight as it is right now.
These trainers taking a look at it.
There appeared to be a little moisture on the court, at least they were looking at that. As Grace will trigger it back in here for the Tigers, over to Brian Jones, back to Grace.
You got a foul.
We'll put it back to Jones. And now they'll foul with 53 seconds left. The Mustangs will be able to force a McKeesport free throw attempt off the next. No, that is the fifth. That is the fifth. You're right there, Gary.
Yes.
I was looking at the other side. So now Brian Jones will head to the free throw line off the crouch foul. Knicks first. And Brian Jones, who has scored 8 points in this game, made 2 threes. We'll get 2 free throws here with the Tigers up. 8:52 seconds left. First of 2 free throws good for Brian Jones. 9 points in this game for Jones.
And as usual, fouls are crucial.
Jones now for a second of 2. On the way and good again. Take the lead up to 10 with under a minute left. 58-48 Tigers. Caden Smith down the near side between defenders. Sending it forward to Packrone. Coming baseline far side. Scooped it up. Came up short. Vecchiola offensive rebound. Shovels it back to Caden Smith. Quick 3 swished in for Caden Smith. 23 for Caden Smith. Lead down to 7. And a quick foul here in the backcourt. With 37 seconds left, 7-point margin on the scoreboard, and the Tigers going back into the Mustang zone to shoot 2 free throws.
That foul's on Smith.
Just his second. Only 3 team fouls committed by McKeesport here in the second half. Daryl McCullough now at the free throw line. He has 12 points in this game. First of 2 free throws here, no good for Daryl. Score remains 58-51 McKeesport. The Mustangs still a fighter's chance here late. McCullough has second of 2.
Short.
That one's short. Packer on the rebound. Laurel Highlands given an opportunity here. Smith back across, and John Smith's going to take a timeout. 31 seconds left. 58-51, 30-second timeout. We're back at 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
The North Union Township Recreation Center and supervisors Rob Tupta, Kurt Matthews, and Ron Landman are proud sponsors of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Rec Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For information on North Union Township Rec Center volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350 or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com.
Brian Morozak, Gary Frankhauser back here at McKeesport High School. 58-51 McKeesport. 31 seconds left here in regulation. Both teams 1 timeout remaining. The Tigers late break in the huddle here off to their right. There will be Laurel Highlands with the basketball.
And McKeesport 19-12 here in the fourth quarter, Brian. And
after the Mustangs led by a point.
Yes.
Caden Smith to work it in. Fakes to his left, goes to his right, up top to Luke Martin, back to Caden.
The 2's just as good here.
Bounces it off to Packrone underneath and gets that 2 to go. Jude Packrone now has 6. 21 seconds left. Mustangs will cut it to 5. They force a turnover. Packrone over to Martin. A foul called behind the play. Martin missed the 3. Just the 4th team
coach
foul.
out on the court. That's not.
If you get a technical here, that would totally change things here, Gary.
Wow.
With 18 seconds left. So the foul called on the floor. Mustangs will trigger it in. 4th team foul against McKeesport. Smith into Luke Martin. Corner to Packrone. Back to Smith. Down to 14 seconds left. Forces up a 3. Came up short. In traffic, Bray pulls down the rebound for McKeesport. And he's going to get fouled.
Yeah, it's 10 seconds to go now.
They had a chance, though, to cut it to a 1-possession game.
Need that 3-pointer to fall. That would have been huge.
So 10 seconds left, and you'll have Bray shooting 2 free throws. Mustangs still have a timeout left. So did the Tigers. And Bray, who has missed both of his free throw attempts so far in this game, heads to the foul line. Bray getting set to go. Tigers entered a one-game lead over Laurel Highlands in the conference standings, and Bray misses his first of two. So the door still with a crack in it right now for the Laurel Highlands to make a run here in the final 10 seconds. It's going to take a lot. Bray, though, hits the second. Still a two-possession game.
With 10 seconds to go.
Yep, 59-53.
You don't want to foul if you're McKeesport.
Crouch up to Packron. Packron down the far
and they do
boundary.
foul. Wow.
That will send Laurel Highlands to the free throw line here to shoot two.
Clock stopped.
With 7.1 left, Packron will shoot the free throws.
I think that was on a reader.
They cut it to 4 here with a couple of makes. See what transpires. First of two free throws rattling out there for Packron.
So you probably want to miss this one on purpose.
Mustangs will take a timeout. That'll be their final timeout. It's a full timeout. 7 seconds left, 59-53. We're back in 60 on the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
Happy New Year! Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in!
John Clayton with Dominic Carbone from your 7-time President Award-winning Ford of Uniontown. Dominic, Happy New Year to you.
Hey, JC, to you as well. Let me tell you how we are going to get this new year started off right. Take up to $6,000 off MSRP on 2025 F-150 STX and take up to $4,000 off MSRP on 2026 Explorer.
Dang, Dom, that's a deal. Listen, we have great offers on all of our new models. And check this out, leasing is back. Lease offers have gotten significantly better, so stop, click, or call to get all of the details.
Pre-owned, you know we got them. We have over 60 in stock. Most are certified with factory warranty and competitive rates.
We are continuing to offer mobile service, online maintenance appointments, and our very popular pickup and delivery option. Your car knows, shouldn't you? That's Ford of Uniontown on the hill across from Applebee's, or check us out at FordofUniontown.com. Offers include all applicable incentives. Sale ends February 2nd.
59-53 McKeesport. Jude Packron at the free throw line, shooting a second of two for Laurel Highlands with 7 seconds left in regulation. Mustangs down 6.
During that timeout, Coach DeRose came way out on the court and basically confronted the official, but no call.
Packron, second of two free throws, no good off the back iron. Perkins the rebound, and that will just about do it as Lamont Perkins hangs on. Another hard-fought game, but this time McKeesport earning the win, 59-53 over Laurel Highlands. They've had the Mustangs number as of late. They've swept the season series. Tigers improved to 8-6 overall, 5-3 in the conference. The loss dropping Laurel Highlands to 9-6 overall, 3-5 in conference play, and they'll drop back behind Uniontown, at least in the conference standings. The Red Raiders up 21 late over Albert Gallatin. 59-53 your final score. McKeesport over Laurel Highlands. Stay tuned for our post-game show. Being brought to you by Davis & Davis, attorneys at law, helping local people with their legal matters since 1976. It comes your way next year on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Sova & Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 63 years and providing quality, reliable service. Ted Sova & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Sova & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Sova. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Sova proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check their website at targetsafetysolutionsllc.com. Ted Sova is proud to support local high school sports.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Shane Gannon and Tim Witt.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish the very best to all our local hoops teams this season and remind everyone that our team of board-certified specialists are highly committed to provide the highest quality of care for any and all gastroenterological